I wanted to take a minute to talk about open houses. As a seller, some people are way into them, others are a little skeptical. Are they going to make a difference is fundamentally the question that a seller wants answered. And I would say the answer is maybe. Let's look at the numbers. So the National Association of Realtors periodically, I don't know if it's maybe every 3 years or so, conducts a survey. And they ask consumers of real estate, resale real estate, where did you first learn about the home you went on to buy? And you could say something like a realtor, a friend, the internet, an open house, and so forth, an advertisement. And I think that the numbers historically, at least in recent history, have been between something like 6 and 9%. So if you're looking at a pie chart of all the channels, and we like to talk about channels at N. Garcia Properties, we're thinking about marketing information and visuals through channels. Well, this is a channel. It might not be the biggest, broadest broadcast, but it is a channel. People do tune into it. As represented by the pie charts, a little slice of, 6, 8, 9%. I think that, although I've never read data or reports that help me understand the differences in different communities in terms of the effectiveness of open houses, my experience over 15 plus years of selling lots of real estate, our team, N. Garcia Properties, has sold over $100 million of real estate for now 8 straight years. 2021 would be our 9th year if we do it, and we're tracking for better than that. My experience is that in more densely populated settings, I feel like the traffic through open houses historically and the likelihood that the buyer actually first encountered the house through the open goes up. So if you're in a rural setting, I would think it's a little bit of a lower likelihood. And if you're in a very dense metropolitan setting, it's a little bit higher. And if you're in a suburban setting and you're anywhere near retail or the action, I think the odds start to go up. And what you see, if I can just sort of typecast or paint the picture of the caricature of an open house visitor, like, at some downtown cool condo, it would be a person on the move, dog is tied up downstairs, she's got latte in her hand, which she just purchased, the dry cleaning over her shoulder she just picked up, and she's knocking things out. Or some couple that has a list, and you can see that they're just ticking it off and that they're hitting 5 or 6 open houses in the community or subdivision, say in a suburban context. So they're on the move, and it's part of a very busy day, whether it's all about real estate or all about maybe what they can do within the neighborhood. When people visit the open house, we've achieved something very, very important, which is that we got them in the door. So the key to selling your home is traffic through it. And in one fell swoop, we can, get so many people coming in within a 2-4 hour window, many more people than, say, any other window in time, typically. And that ain't nothing. They may not go on to buy it, but the truth is most people who visit your home won't. So it's a numbers game, and we need to get them through there. Sometimes my seller clients will complain about nosy neighbors, and that term is so frequently used that sometimes you'll even get a neighbor visiting and they'll say, no, never mind me, I'm just a nosy neighbor. Like, it's a thing, right? The nosy neighbor. I think it's great. Some of the best advocates for your community or neighborhood are your neighbors, and they know people, and they can help to get the word out. Now, if they just want to compare their kitchen counter to yours, so be it. We don't check people at the door. Exactly why are you visiting? No, please come on, come one, come all. That's the attitude. That's the energy. That's the vibe. But people who love where they live love to tell people about where they live, and they love to suggest to their friends, it'd be nice if you lived here too. And that really happens. And you do sometimes get someone coming by and saying, I'm just looking for a girlfriend. Oh no, my cousin's moving to town, just wanted to know what's happening in my neighborhood. That kind of a thing. So love the nosy neighbors. No issues there. And you should, I think, as a seller, be open to that. So bottom line, is the open house the be all and end all? No. In fact, the top two places where buyers polled by NAR, National Association of Realtors, report they first learned about their home, top two channels, if you will, are the internet and the realtor. I paused for a moment because it used to be the realtor and the internet, but now that is inverted in recent polls, and the internet has just overtaken the realtor. So we realtors and the internet are introducing people to properties at the greatest rate. But the open house is an important channel, and we have lots of thoughts, lots on internet advertising, and frankly the interplay between the internet and the open house and other channels. So tune in for more on that. Our topics are listed in categories, and hopefully you can tune into that one.